Okay, so hi to everyone, this is Dark and welcome back to part 4 of the Ninja Ratchet tutorial for barrel rolls. So, in the last part, we could see what people mess up most. So, and in order to learn that, practice, 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 practice so that you understand when you need to press boost and nitro. So, but I think the best perception of this is that so you try to do something like this first. Okay, so you need to have a motion like this. We'll see it's gonna work. Okay, this is not the best, but still that's more than enough. Okay, I hope I'm showing this the simplest as possible. But how do you know when to press boost and nitro? Now that's going to be like on all Ninja Ratchet mobs. That's going to be something which has to be trained. So, but I try to explain it now. So, how do you know? You usually press it at a time when your car is at this location. So I mean at this angle. When your car is so from this circle, it's facing here. Okay, so that you get the spinning up there. So the car has to face on the so the mountain has to be on the right side of your view. Otherwise, you will have something like this. Look at this. So then you are gonna go there. Okay, so that's gonna be the direction. If I could show it with arrows, it would be good, but so first of all, you have to make sure that the mountain, which is now on the right side, so that you get the angle needed for this circular motion. So as you can see, this is circular motion. That's why it does not really work. You can actually do it, but I can show you that also. But it's possible to do this also from straight, but I think this is like the most simplest way for me to explain it. So you can also do it like this. It's also possible. It's hard though. So what I recommend for you to first is to stay with your car like this. And once it's there, it's at the mountain. I mean the mountain is on the right side of your view. You just do this. So if you can, so now I think it becomes clear why the left and right clicking was important. You definitely need to learn that from Ninja Ratchet 5. Okay, so I still didn't answer the question when you press the left. So left click. I mean nitro or boost. Sorry. And then the nitro. So to answer that question, let's try to. It's even hard for me to answer that question. So the mount is on the right side. I immediately press nitro. So I immediately press nitro. Okay? So let's say immediately. Just to climb up, because if you don't press it, I will show you what happens. So look at this. You see this? And you see this? Okay, I managed to do this, but so basically what you can see here is that if you don't press the boost, but you have like some sort of delay, then you make sure that the car is flying more towards, so not upwards but towards. In order to show you that, I'm gonna have it again. So if from here, you see this? Oh, sorry, that's my mouse. So you can see that if you don't press the boost fast, then you make your car fly towards with the nitro. Yeah, so that's how you can travel long distances. Okay, this is another motion. You can also do it like this. So this is how I'm traveling far. The way that I'm doing it is that I wait for the car until it's facing like this. Okay, so it's not facing upwards, but it's facing straightwards. Okay, I don't know how to say that. Straight. And that's how. That's why I'm trying to like fly towards. But as you can see, I'm not pressing the boost so much. This is something that you can train to do this. So just you feel. It's a hard feeling, I understand, because it's not just that, but you can also. So if you can do something like this, that's already good. Just to travel fast. Okay, so what basically happens is that I'm not pressing the boost as fast as I can, just because that's needed for climb up. So in order to climb up the mountain, you need to press the boost fast. But if you don't want to climb up, then you don't need to press it fast. Just travel forwards. So with the same motion. You can also leave like let the car to fall a bit. This is a good training to fly upwards. Okay, so I mean not upwards but straight. Now I think this is where I finished. So what you need to know. With this motion, as you could see, I managed to save my car. So this motion gives you the chance to save the car if you're a bit far away from the mountain. So I'm going to try to simulate that. It's hard, but I will try to. And also this motion gives you a chance to always corrugate. So you can see we are not under the correct position, and now what I'm going to do is this, which I couldn't do now, but I think you get the point. This is like a fail-safe movement. Sometimes it's not enough. I think this is what you need to train. So what basically needs to be done again is this. So once the area where you want to roll from is on your right, if you tried it from right to left, then you initiate your boost. If you want to climb up, you immediately have to start using boost. You need to practice how long it lasts, because you will probably end up in a way that this. I'm gonna show that as well. So you will try to do something like this, which takes practice. So you will think that this is not going to work. Okay. You have to wait a bit of time between the boost and nitro. So that's an important fact. Otherwise you will start flying everywhere. But yeah, you are gonna encounter it anyway. Okay, so this is one mistake that I usually see, and the other one is that you'd think that if you use it more rapidly, it's gonna work out. Well, not, this is not what I meant, sorry. But this is what I meant. Well, actually it's this, yes. If you try to use it more rapid, in a more rapid way, that's not going to work. And the other mistake that I usually do is that I'm spinning too much. So if you spin too much, I will show you what happens. Look at that, so I'm going to try to spin too much. This is actually not so bad either to train, because even this is working, as you can see. The issue is that you don't have like perfect control over your car. And also it can happen that you, and it usually happens to me, when I don't play for a long time, is that now I cannot even simulate it, so because I don't know how it is. Sometimes when I don't play for a long time, I usually don't have enough boost. I mean, the boost just cuts off because I'm spinning too much. So, but I think this will not happen to you. So again, this is the motion. If you're good enough, you see what happens. You can even skip this. Okay, at this point I made a corrugation because the motion has turned in a way that I can fly a bit upwards. This is something which needs to be trained. Okay, so at the next part I'm gonna beat them up and then end the tutorial. So I think I mentioned if there are any questions you can ask me, but this requires training, so that's why it's hard, because it's complex, definitely complex. But I think if you watch this, you are set for the basics. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the final part.